Yeah, I'm feeling like the man right now. Got me feeling like the oldest town.
We don't know what it takes at that type of level.
We've definitely gotten better since last year, and so have they.
Yeah, I'm feeling like the man right now.
Being physical and not like thinking of last year and not letting that get to us.
The climb gets steeper. They're a great opponent. We got our hands full.
They had an edge last year that we didn't have. We have to make plays all the way around.
Yeah, I'm feeling like the man right now.
As the legendary Yogi Berra used to say, it's deja vu all over again. The right word for the regional round is rematch. 3 of the 4 games involving local teams, actually a repeat of the games we saw at this time last year. That is indeed your case in the Highlight Zone Game of the Week, and Andy McDonald joins us now with more. Andy.
Hey, thank you, Glenn. Bishop Dwenger hoping to hit blackjack. No team in the state of Indiana has 21 regional titles in football, but with a win tonight, the Saints, yeah, they would claim their 21st. In their path, exactly the same scenario, as Glenn said, as last season. Undefeated Angola, Dwenger, they won that matchup 34-zip over the Hornets. Could they slow them down or stop the Marching Saints this time around? It's the game of the week out at New Haven High School. Dwenger and Angola in this game, and early on, first play of scrimmage for the Saints. Up top, Brandon Lytle to Patrick Finley. Welcome back, Pat. He was out since week 2 with a collarbone injury. Next possession for the Saints, same result. Lytle up top to Patrick O'Keefe. It's 13-zip real quick. But Angola being stout on the ground. Ryan Grant, the junior, already has an offer from Purdue, tracking down the speedy Devin Tippman. But Dwenger behind Tippman and Tippman and Tippman and Tippman. TJ Tippman into the end zone. 22-0 Saints at intermission. After the half, head coach Jason Garrett urging his team not to let up. Devin Tippman, that is the D train, 54 yards to the house. He had 22 carries, 234 rushing yards on the day. That'll work. Still in the third, it's Lytle, the sophomore, gaining confidence since he took over in week 1, the scramble drill, to Patrick Finley. Welcome back, the junior, not to be denied, his second TD of the day. It's 40-7 the final. The Saints have now beaten Angola 74-7 the last 2 years as Dwenger advances.
Yeah, I felt some rust, you know, it's been a while. I really enjoyed it. I've been practicing for a couple weeks to get the rust off. I've known Brendan since like 2nd grade. He's really good friends with my younger brother. He's a great guy, you know. We've run routes in the summer.
We knew what the first play was going to be. We knew he was going to go deep to him. He's like, well, so much for working me back into the offense, just throwing it deep to him. But I don't know. I mean, he's always positive. He was a little nervous before the game, and I was like, just calm down. You're gonna be fine. Just do your thing, and he did his thing.
Angola ends up with a 12-1 season, incredible season to them. Dwenger, they're 12-1. They face off against Mishawaka in semi-state. Glenn, back to you.
All right, that game will be at Mishawaka. Hey, in 3A, a rematch of last year's regional title game. Bishop Luers fell to Mishawaka Marion 30-7 at Luers Field. The Knights open. This would be redemption, not repeat. First play from scrimmage. Norman Kanapke to Jordan Presley. Again, first play from scrimmage. It sets the tone to the house. 75 yards on the touchdown, and Luers leads 7-0. Luers D stepping up. Alan Jackson, kid is a beast. He's making plays in the backfield, and then watch Presley, not just on offense, takes him down. That's a sack, and, well, Mishawaka Marion couldn't get anything going offensively. Not a problem for Bishop Luers. Still in the first quarter, a 12-yard touchdown off a screen pass from Kanapke to Presley. 14-0 Luers. Second quarter, still going to the air. Kanapke to Nate Moore. That's a first down. You see the snow coming down. It did not affect the Luers passing game. It led to this, did Moore's first down. A Presley touchdown from 2 yards out, and it's 21-0 Luers. Late second quarter, Luers driving, trying to tack one on before halftime. Johnny Sewell from Kanapke, and that gets the Knights inside the 20-yard line. It would lead to this. Norman Kanapke, one of the top passers in the state this season. Watch the touch on this football. Finding Jordan Presley, Presley's 4th touchdown of the first half alone. Luers led at 28-0 at the half. Third quarter, they pick up where they left off. Nate Moore, 3 big touchdown catches against Belmont last week, and he scoots 36-0 Luers. And in the fourth quarter, well, they start to use some more weapons. It's Justin Gaston wearing that #1 jersey, and Gaston is gone. Luers absolutely gashing Mishawaka Marion tonight. Luers avenges last season's loss to Mishawaka Marion. This one 42-6.
You know, I just knew we had to come out strong in the first quarter. We had to just keep going on and finish the fourth quarter. Our defense was on point, offense was on point, and our practices were just great this week. So we just came out like a regular game and dominated.
No, Marion's a great team. We didn't want to take anybody lightly. So we came out, we played our best ball. Coaches say if we play 48 minutes of Luers football, we can beat anybody. So if we come out and play the way we can, we'll beat anybody.
What more can you say is just the perfect time to play your best game of the year. And hopefully we've got another one for us in a week.
Luers now will battle West Lafayette. That game will be at Luers Field. West Lafayette comes in ranked #2 in 3A. They are 13-0 after beating Brebeuf tonight. Well, last year in 6A, Carmel mounting a double-digit fourth-quarter comeback at Spooler Stadium. The Panthers falling in a heartbreaker to the Greyhounds of Carmel 22-21. This year, third-ranked Carmel hosting 11th-ranked Luers. Just before the half, it's the defense. Giannini Belizaire with the sack. Carmel up 10-0 at half. Third quarter, Gabe Quigley rolling. Gabe Quigley finding Aiden Ellison. That's a nice gain inside the red zone, and it would lead to a Spencer Hanna field goal. It was not Snider's night. Carmel is one heck of a football team as Carmel wins this one 20-6 to eliminate the Panthers. Snider ends the year 9-3. In 1A, oh, the only game tonight that isn't a rematch of last year, but Adams Central did beat Monroe Central 15-12 2 years ago in a sectional title game. That almost counts. Second-ranked Jets at 11th-ranked Golden Bears. AC doing work early on. That's Parker Bates for a touchdown from 6 yards out. It's 7-0 Jets. Monroe Central, though, pretty good football team. This is Seth Wilson up the gut, and Wilson takes it to the house. Hard to do against that Jet defense that's been stingy all year long. 2-point conversion, though, failed. AC still up by 1, 7-6. Later in the first quarter, AC moving on the ground. Parker Bates again. He's in for a 5-yard touchdown. It's a 14-6 Adams Central lead. Michael Mosier feeling good about his chances. Second quarter, now 17-6 AC. Jackson Ullum finds Logan Patterson. It's a 15-yard pitch and catch. 2-point conversion failed. Lead cut to 17-12, but it's Bates with the keeper for another touchdown. Adams Central up 24-12 at half. They go on to win 38-12. The Jets undefeated. They will travel to #1 Pioneer next week in a battle of teams with 13-0 records. That will be a heck of a football game. Well, that is going to do it tonight for football. Coming up after the break, we're going to trade in the helmets for the hardwood. After opening the season on the road, the Mad Ants with their first game at home this season. We got all the high-flying highlights from the Coliseum. Down in Bloomington, Romeo Langford not to be outdone. The Hoosiers look for another early season W. And we got some girls basketball as the season is in full swing. We're going to hit up 3 of the area's top matchups tonight. All that and more coming up next in The Hype.
Jets are flying high tonight. Stay tuned for The Hype.